Hello everyone. So recently I was looking at some of the questions on the community and also on my YouTube channel and my service desk as well. I do have a service desk. If you go to ravisagar.in, you can actually raise a ticket for me so that I can respond to you and I can ensure that your request is coming to me through a proper channel. So feel free to add a comment on my videos, but if you think you need more than 2 minutes of my time, raise a ticket for me. So yes, I was looking at some of the questions related to automation on Jira Cloud. And recently I was looking at the question where someone was asking, can I create a new project when a transition happens? And there was a similar question about can I remove the user from a group when something happens in Jira. Now the answer to both the questions is that you can basically combine automation rules and Jira REST API. So I have plenty of videos on my channel where I have talked about doing wonderful things with REST API. At the same time, apart from using REST API, which will let you do wonderful things, you can also combine, as I mentioned just now, you can actually combine the automation rules. So let us say you want to do something when you transition the issue, or maybe you want to do something when you add a comment on the issue, or maybe any other event that automation can capture. So when you define your automation rule, you can actually also trigger, or basically not trigger, but you can also execute something within Jira using the REST API. Although automation rules can let you do a lot of things, but not everything. But for everything else, you can, on cloud of course, the only other way to do a lot of other things is to use REST API. And if you know how REST API works, you can actually make a REST call to your own Jira instance. Of course, you have to figure out the authentication. Yeah, I mean, this is a common question that people ask for authentication. You have to basically make sure that you have to basically generate the token first, and then you have to base encoded with base 64 encoded, so that you can use that particular string in your header for the authentication. And I have mentioned this, I have shown this, and I have been talking about this quite a lot. And people ask this again and again, which is great because they want to do something. But I'm of course willing to help you, and I'm trying to basically share this again, and I'm happy to do it again in future as well. So figure out the authentication, and once you figure out the authentication, you can actually make a REST call. And when you make a REST call, you can actually pass the JSON. I mean, when you make a REST call to Jira, for example, you have the option to pass the body, and in that body you can actually pass smart values as well, and you will also get a response back. So whenever you make a REST call, sometimes you will get a response back, and in the response you can actually capture that particular response that you get, and you can maybe do something else with it. Maybe you can use another smart value. So I have basically shown all these things. If you go to my website ravisagar.in, you will find one playlist called Mastering Jira Cloud Automation, or you can search on my YouTube channel. YouTube channel is great where you have different playlists, but it is a bit of a pain to search and find the information. That is why I have my website ravisagar.in, where I organize all my videos into courses. And if you go to my website, and if you're not really sure what to look for, where to look for, you can also go to ravisagar.in/search. So I'm of course promoting my website, but again, everything is free. All of my content is free, and I want you to find it. That is why I have this site where I share each and everything, and I organize it in a way so that you can find that information. But again, add a comment on this channel, and if you think you need my help, more than 2 minutes of my time, then raise a ticket for me. So just go to ravisagar.in, and you will find an option. Either you can go to contact page, or you can find a floating icon somewhere that says contact, and just raise a ticket for me, and I promise I'll get back to you. There are no SLAs. I mean, there are SLAs for me, but I try to get back and respond to people's queries that they send to me within few days or maybe a week. I try to get back to everyone. That is my intention, and I'm not really doing this as a favor for you guys. I'm basically doing it for myself as well, because I also learn quite a lot. It is like a constant stream of learning for me, and I'm really glad and happy that people are asking me these questions. So that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.